Cool Zalab. What's up, good people? My name is Percy. So in this video, I'm gonna be teaching you how to answer rational exponential questions, right? So if you are given a rational question that they ask you to use rational exponents, I'm gonna show you how to answer those questions. So most of the time, they'll ask you to simplify it without using a calculator. So that's what you're going to be doing in this question. So question 1, 2, and 3. And I got a bonus question for you. So tune in. And yeah, so thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting if you got a question. And yeah, so let's get to it. Question 1, number 1. So let me just copy it. Copy. Paste. Copy and paste. So what you would do here is essentially you need to simplify this without the calculator. So the rule that we're going to use here is this one. So if we have two bases that are the same, and this is a power n and this is a power m, you can then add the exponents. So that's what you're going to be doing here. So what I will do then, first I'll say 2 times 4, that is 8. So I'll say 8 x, and then you see you got two bases that are the same, therefore we can add the exponent. So it's going to be half minus, so this is plus minus half. So we're adding the exponent, so this is 8. Oh my goodness, what was that? 8x power half minus half. And this is 8x power 0, because half minus half is 0. And another rule that we know, x power 0, or rather, let me write this way, a power 0 is equal to 1. So anything power 0 is equal to 1. We know the rule, so this is 8 times 1, and this is 8. Boom. That's your answer. Let me know if you got a question on this question, and I'll be happy to help. So let's go to question 2. So this is actually what rational questions would essentially look like. So let's say you got a question like this, and they're asking you to simplify this question without using a calculator, right? So there's a couple of ways of doing it, right? But the thing that you need to understand here is how the question is structured. We know 0.008 is a decimal question. So the way you have to do it, you need to convert it into a fractional number instead of a decimal number, right? Simplify it or refactor it into a decimal number. So 0.008 can be written as 8 over 1000, right? That's 0.008. 0.008% can be written as 8 over 1000. And 8 over 1000 is what in this case we have 1 over 3, right? 0.008 can be written as 8 over 1000. If you don't know how to convert this, you can simply take your calculator and punch 8.008 and then change it into fraction, and you're going to see it's going to be 8 over 1000. Great. Now you got 8 over 1000. And then another thing is you can then simplify this. How many times that 8 goes to 1000? 8 goes to 1000 125 times, right? If you say 1000 divided by 8, you get 125. 1000 divided by 8 is 125. So 8 goes to 1125 times. So this is going to be 1 over 125 per 1 over 3, right? 8 over 1000 is 1 over 125. And if you don't know also how to do this, punch your calculator. But the way you would do this is say how many times does 8 goes to 1000. Simply you just say 1000 divided by 8, and you're going to get 125. Therefore, this is going to be 1 over 125. Okay, and then from here it becomes easy. But before we even simplify with the 1 over 3, we can also simplify this 125. 125 is essentially 5 cubed, right? Because 5 times 5 is 25, and 5 times 5 is 125, right? 25 times 5% is 25. So 125 is 5 cubed. Why? Because again, 5 times 5 times 5, right? So you got 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. Because this is 5 cubed. 5 cubed is 5 times 5 times 5, which is 25 times 5, and 25 times 5 is 125. So you got 1 over 5, this is 1 over 3. Great, so this is 1. Remember doing this without using a calculator, then that's a key rule. Key point. So we have 5 over 3, and then there's another rule here, and the rule says if you have 8, a power n, let me put it this way, a over b power n, this can be written as a power n and b power n, right? So that's what you're going to be applying here. So 1 can be written, this can be written as 1 over 1 over 3, and this can be written as 1 over 3. So 1 power 1 over 3 is 1. And then there's an exponential rule that says if we have a power n times m, this can be written as a power n times m. So this is 5 power 3 times 1 over 3. And then your answer is 1 over 5 times 3 times 1 over 3 is 1. And your answer is 1 over 5. This is a really good question. Let me know if you have a question on this one, and I'll be happy to answer. Okay, so let's go to question 3. Number 3. Okay. Let's paste the question. Okay, cool. So you're doing the same thing, right? You're converting decimal number into a fraction. So that's basically what you're doing. So you're going to be just 0.16 could be written as maybe 16 over 100. This, yeah, 16 over 100 is 0.16, 1 over 2. And then guess what? Now you need to simplify this further without using a calculator. That's what you're doing. So 16 over 100. How do you then simplify 16 over 100, right? You can say how many times the 16 goes to 100. You get a fraction, so you need to get a whole number. So we don't want that. But we can like simplify this further. Like we can simplify 16. We know that there's many ways of doing this, but let's follow my thought. 16 can be written as 2 power 4. Do you agree? Of course you agree, right? 16, 2 power 4 is 16. And 1,000, hundreds can be written as 2 times 50. Do you agree? We're simplifying it, right? We're simplifying it. We're trying to make it as simple as possible. Okay, so, and then we know there's a rule that says if you have a power n over a power m, bases are the same, therefore, and you're dividing, so therefore you're going to minus the exponent. And we have this case here. Bases are the same, therefore you minus the exponent. So it's going to be 2 power 4 minus 1 and over 50. Make sense? Right, hear me out. Just hear me out. This could be written as 2 power 3 over 50. Okay. Now, you got 2 power 3 over 50. Now, 50 also, you can actually do something with 50. 50 is 2 times 25. Do you agree? So it's 2 power 3. This is 2 times 25. 1 over 2. You're doing the same thing, right? This is 2 power 3 minus 1. So you're applying the same rule over 25. This is 1 over 2. And this is 2 power 2 over 25. 1 over 2. Okay, still makes sense? I mean, you can still simplify 25 further. Alright, we know 25 is 5 squared, right? 5 times 5 is 25. So we can just write it like that. So 5 squared, 1 over 2. And so now we've got this situation here. Now, again, we know there's a rule that says if you have a power n and b power n, this can be written as a over b power n. Right? So that's what you're going to be applying here. So this can be written as 2 over 5 power 2. Of course, you got that 1 over 2 over there. And then we know there's a rule that says if you have a power n times m, this can be written as a power n times m. Right? So this can be written as 2 over 5, 2 times 1 over 2. And 2 times 1 over 2 is just 1. So this is 2 over 5 power 1, which is 2 over 5. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Love these questions, right? So if you find this useful, thank you for liking and sharing and commenting. And let me know if you have questions on this one. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to show you how to do it. Let's go to the bonus question. So this is the bonus question, and I want you to sit down and try and solve it for me. If you know the answer, please tell me. Just post the answer, right? Just post only the answer. Only the answer. This is the question for you. Just post only the answer. That's all I want to see. I want to see the answer of this question. Use all the laws of exponent and what I just showed you in this video. And if you don't know the laws of exponent, go back to my previous video and you're going to find the laws of exponents. But I want you to do that and do it and give me the answer. And I'll be happy to say you're wrong or say you're right. Kid, I won't say you're wrong. I'll say try again, all right? See you in the next video. Boom.